Hey guys, Mike Ryan, Fastball USA. Today's subject and today's lesson is in regards to developing speed and power for the baseball and even the softball athlete, very specifically into throwing or pitching and very specifically into hitting. And one of the biggest blocks that, for example, a youth player is up against in the long-term development of their ability to have velocity is the fact that the simple fact is, for example, if you go out and play catch with your partner and you're playing catch and you decide that, hey, I'm going to throw this ball a little bit harder, and you lose control of that ball. That ball is, for example, thrown over that person's head. The ball gets thrown over the head and the receiver is a little bit disappointed, wants to run it now, has to run and get the ball, is annoyed by it, you feel bad. And now naturally, and this is just an example, but naturally the thrower decides, hey, I better tone it down a little bit just to be accurate. We see this all the time where somebody maybe takes an aggressive swing, they swing and miss. Or they try to throw the ball a little faster or pitch it a little bit faster and they miss dramatically. Well, the natural thing for an athlete to do is to slow down. And as soon as they start slowing down, now they have started to bought into, well, I'm going to work on accuracy and I'm going to just hope that as I get bigger and stronger, I'm going to throw harder. So what I'm here to tell you is this: you have to be working, and this is how we approach it at Fastball USA, you have to be working on the edge of speed and accuracy, or speed and precision together. They need to be being trained together. And what I mean by that is you have to be willing, if you're going to build velocity, number one, you have to throw hard. You have to spend time throwing the ball hard. And you have to spend time or hitting the ball hard or swinging the bat fast. And what that means is there's going to be inaccuracy. You're not going to have as much precision at times. So when you start to throw harder and be more aggressive, or swing faster, be more aggressive, there's going to be more error initially. But the idea there is most people will then slow down just to have precision or accuracy. And what I'm telling you, that at that point in time, for example, a kid at Fastball USA that is in a learning to kind of push it mode, learning to get out of their comfort zone. When they throw a ball faster and they misthrow their target or mishit the ball, if it's aggressive, hey, we're there to reinforce. That's a good thing. Great job. Do it again. And sometimes people look at us like we're crazy, and I would say, great job. Do it again. That kid just missed his target by 5 feet, or that kid just completely mishit the ball. What I'm basically saying is I don't want you to slow down just to be accurate. Now, at first, you may be mishitting the ball, but as you continue to work at a quicker speed or a larger speed, a faster speed, as you continue to work at that speed, the more reps you get, you're going to figure out accuracy as you go. So I want everybody to understand is I value accuracy and precision as much as anybody, but we don't work accuracy alone, and we don't work speed alone. The two have to be worked together, meaning as my speed goes up, my accuracy is probably going to be a little bit lower. I'm not going to be as accurate. And when that happens, it's that kind of back and forth that we have to understand that's going to happen. So if I'm going to have better bat speed, you can guarantee that I'm going to mishit a few more balls. Now, the more I push that bat speed, the accuracy then has to catch up with it, and that's through practice, drills, and exercises. So the lesson here today is you want to build velocity and command, or velocity and accuracy or precision together. They work together. They're not separate. So you have to be willing to mishit balls, misthrow balls, and as a coach or as a parent, my suggestion to you is to really encourage them when they are aggressive and they screw it up. So if a kid is very aggressive and he swings aggressively, say for example at a pitch at his eyes, and he swings aggressively, most coaches out there, many coaches out there anyway, when they see a kid swinging a bad pitch aggressively, they're there to remind them, hey, that's a bad pitch, don't swing at that pitch. And what happens almost all the time is that next pitch is right down the middle, then the kid doesn't swing. And the reason for that is we've given them caution, we've coached caution into their game. We want players who are aggressive and who embrace making aggressive mistakes. So the aggressiveness is oftentimes what is missing. So when we have somebody who's aggressive and fails, what we give them is a great job, do it again, I love it. And we encourage them, we fuel the fire of aggressiveness as opposed to throwing water on the fire in aggressiveness. And a coach, for example, that sees a kid swings aggressively at a pitch of his eyes and then yells at the kid for swinging at that pitch, is then almost always going to get a less aggressive player. So in comparison to, say, a defensive player that really is aggressive, runs, tries to make a diving catch, drops the ball, as opposed to the player who goes to run, go get the ball, and lets it drop in. It's that player with caution. So through velocity building, we believe velocity and precision should be worked together, knowing that the more we push velocity, the accuracy is going to fall a little bit behind. But the more we work it, then this has got to catch up back together. And I would almost say oftentimes, especially for the younger players, once they start to get really accurate, that's where it starts to get a little dangerous. Because let's face it, if you're 10, 11, 12 years old and you could throw strikes, you're going to win games. Throwing strikes wins you games. We know that's not a brilliant thing. But the problem with that is they stop developing their ability to throw the ball harder if they just get satisfied with just the accuracy. So I know there's a lot of people out there that are critical with people trying to get it to throw faster. What I'm saying is you draw out the velocity that's already within the athlete by making sure that they're not just satisfied with throwing it accurate, that they're also very aggressive throwing the ball. You can work the two together. It's just you need the right environment for that. If you need more information about our programs, check out www.fastballusa.com. My name is Mike Ryan. I'm the owner of Fastball USA. Feel free to contact us through email, fastballusa@hotmail.com. Have a great day.